to our little D&D game. Hi everybody.
I don't need that one.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Eh.
Yeah, just that.
So, like I said, welcome to our little D&D game. This is a game where we play some Dungeons and Dragons, and you watch and you praise and give us all types of wonderful accolades, and isn't that the way it works?
I want to kill some bugs. Let's get going.
They drop mini bits on us.
To my left,
Let's kill some bugs. I want to get going.
always magical, we
I
have
guess so.
Quill, the gnomish wizard, played by.
Rob.
And to his left, we have a new critter,
A tabaxi.
a pet to Boar, Boar's new cat, Tabaxi, played by.
Brendan.
And to his left, we have Mr. Horsefeathers,
468.
for Horsefeathers, played by Mr. Johnny.
So here's Johnny.
That's going back a ways.
Yeah,
It's the
I go
shiny-
back a
Not
ways.
that too far.
It's the
He's
shiny-
dead.
Oh yeah.
To the right, we have who always cranky, never happy, always poo poo pee pee pants, Mr. Jake, playing Ren Buckley.
He's a method RPGer, so he's
Okay.
always in character.
If I
Sound-
can flip off.
Okay, no, that's
I
fair.
would.
Your method acting, I get it.
If I was
To the
morally
right of his right,
okay with flipping off this table, I would.
to the right of his right, always truthful, is Nariel the True. Mr. Dareth Hill.
Let's kill some bugs.
Let's kill some bugs. Well, last time,
Killed all the bugs.
Let's
No,
kill more
you
bugs.
killed
that
two
one
bugs.
here.
Two bugs.
Guaranteed there's more.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
I'm gonna say right now it's probably like 24.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Yeah, we also have to try and get all this stuff back.
Yeah, will that happen? Probably not.
I know.
What happened to all your stuff? All that
Should've
stuff.
watched
Last time,
It
Everyone's
got
stuff.
uploaded
on-
late last night.
last time on
Oh, yeah,
our
you
little
weren't
D&D
here.
game.
No.
Last time on our little D&D game, our wonderful group of adventurers chased some lights through the streets of Waterdeep to an old woman's hovel, where she tried to give them some information, but they didn't ask enough questions. They promptly left her home, which disappeared in a imploded, and they were promptly set upon by one Asus Mardalis. And if you go back to our beta testing day over a year ago, you'll find him there. They woke up in cells, which they quickly began to try to break out of, and they had a fight. But their friend Quill did not follow them off Captain Ferris's ship. And this is how this went. And that's how we'll start this week's episode. Quillian, a word before you leave. Please, come to my cabin.
Okay.
You go to the cabin, you sit down. There's a nice meal laid out, and Tick comes in and sits down. He says, how have you enjoyed your time here on what's the name of the ship? Do you guys have any idea?
Something Follies. Futures
Yeah.
Folly.
Yeah, Futures Folly. How have you enjoyed your time here on Futures Folly?
It's been interesting. It's... Yeah.
Do you know what we do?
I'm guessing you transport stuff around.
We do that as well, but that's not our only main focus. We're pirate hunters. We like to think we're in the same style as Captain Dudermont, who did it over 100 years ago. But he sailed the Sword Coast and got paid to hunt pirates. Well, we're going to sail into some, and you're enjoying a meal as well, just so you know. We're going to sail into some pretty hairy waters, and we were looking to bring on another wizard. At which point, his wizard comes into the room, and I can't remember his name, so I'm gonna look it up.
And that's how he finds out he's being fired.
No,
I shouldn't fire him too quick.
guess what? I didn't write his name down. But we'll just call him Bill. Or Bob.
Wait, you're firing Bill?
We'll call him Bill. Bill was the wizard. Anyway, Bill and Tick are sitting there. And Bill comes in and sits down. He says, Captain. Bill, please, join us. I was just telling Tick that we were looking to take on another wizard. How would you feel about that? About time, Captain. About time. We're going to need all the help we can get. Aye, that is true, Tick says. We're going into some very hairy waters. And Quill, out of that whole group, I would have picked you and perhaps Boar and the Dragonborn. With all that said, we sure could use an extra set of hands casting spells. We can't force you, and we won't. We'd like to earn your friendship. And I think we've come to a good acquaintanceship. Captain says, yes, you're probably right, Tick. Quilla, we'd like you to seriously consider. We're going to be in port for a while.
Sure.
It's getting late. I would suggest stay on the ship this evening. The streets of Waterdeep at night can be a little bit hairy. As far as I know, your friends were going to visit Rangrim. Or Rangrim? Yeah. They were going to visit Rangrim. Apparently, Mr. Buckley knows where he is, and Mr. Horsfall.
Do you guys know where that is or not?
Not exactly, but I'm sure the dockmaster will know the way. Because from what I understand, Rangrim knows the city quite well. We've been in the same room. I've never formally met the
Right.
man.
You know, I'd like to join my friends if it's possible that someone that knows Waterdeep would be able to
Oh,
take
by
me
all
there.
means. Oh, and I didn't mention, but you will have your own quarters here on board. We've had a place kind of mapped out for another body. So you would have your own quarters, your own place to study, your own place to do your own thing.
Well, it's generous offer. It's
Think about
I
it.
can think about it.
We'll be, like I said, we'll be in port for a while. We don't plan to sail again for a little bit, but pirate activity is already picked up. There's a few things we need to get taken care of here.
Is there somebody that can go into Waterdeep with me to unload all the goods that I have?
Tonight?
It's Waterdeep. It's got to be a pretty busy town, I'm assuming.
Nothing will be open.
Nothing be open?
No, not for what you need. Most of the businesses roll up their sidewalks before the end of by the end of the day. Lots of taverns open.
No.
I know Rangrim will be closed now. He'll be wherever he goes home to.
Mhm.
If I'm not mistaken, he works for a Lord Fingling Ilfiker. An elf of quite some renowned wizardly.
Yeah, I
elf.
remember them mentioning that name
Yes.
up in Neverwinter.
He's quite a wizard, from what I understand. Someone you'd get along with quite easily, I believe. But you're, like I said, and it's late. It's later on into the evening.
Yeah.
You guys have talked all night. This is the gist. you're being offered a job, your own quarters, good pay. Yeah. Like he explains that he explains to you how they get paid. The Lords of Waterdeep, to ensure the protection of their goods going to and from different places on ship, pay to have him watch the waters and hunt pirates.
You know, I get the job description and stuff like that. I still think I'd rather, for right now, in the next little while, join up with my friends.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I understand completely, and I appreciate your time and listening. If you wish, stay the evening. It'll be a lot safer to travel the streets during the daylight hours.
Sure.
Next morning, you get an escort, actually, Tick. He knows where Rangrim is, and he takes you to the offices of Lord Fingling Ilfiker, where Rangrim works. And he says, "Little lady, it's been an absolute pleasure. I do hope the best for you in your future endeavors, and if you do change your mind, the offer will stand. I know Captain Ferris. He's got a heart of gold, and he could always use a good extra set of hands."
Well, I appreciate
He says-
that, and I will give it an honest thought.
He takes your hand like a lady. He bows. He doesn't kiss it.
Thank you.
He doesn't kiss it. And he says, "Be well." And he's gone. You're standing in front of the shipping and import office of one Lord Fingling Ilfiker. What would you like to do?
I would like to go in.
You go in the door and the bell rings.
Is anybody here? Must be somebody here. The door is unlocked.
Rangrim comes trundling out from the back.
You see a dwarf, finely dressed, in a beautiful, what looks to be like a velvet blue coat, a white frilly shirt. It's like a French cuff, but it plumes out the end. A tie, bow with 2 tassels, a beautiful belt, trousers that they match the coat. It's got a vest that matches as well, and last but not least, the most beautiful, what appear to be snakeskin boots. Although you've seen snakes, these don't look exactly like snakes. And Rangrim sees you looking at them, and he looks at you, and you look at him, and he says, "One tea."
It says 1T.
Yes.
What does that mean? 1T.
I take it you've never come up across a 1T before.
No, I can't say that I have.
You gotta try it at least once. They make excellent boots.
What is a 1T though?
They're a snake lady.
I'll give you a little background. They're snake people.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
Anyway, by all means, have a conversation.
Are you Rangrim?
I am. What can I do for you?
I have heard your name from friends of mine.
Ooh, good things, I hope.
Do you know Boar and Torment and Ren Buckley?
Wow, that's a blast from the past. Yeah, I know them.
I'm adventuring with some of them right now, and I'm trying to.
Which ones, pray tell?
Mr. Buckley and Boar.
Well, at least half of them are good folk.
I nod.
Wait, which half?
No, she knows.
And what can I do for you?
So we just got back from an adventure overseas, and I need, favor with for a couple of things. I have a lot of valuables that we've accumulated that I would like to unload.
You also know that they were supposed to be coming here.
Okay. Oh, and I was actually told that they were to come here, so I was hoping to meet up with them, and that you would already have met them.
Well, they have not yet made it into my shop.
That's weird. I mean, they left the ship way before I did.
Huh.
Like last night?
Last night.
Last night? Yeah.
And how late in the day would it be by now?
This is next morning.
This is next morning, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. You don't usually open the doors till about 9.
They left at what, dinner time?
They left, 5:36.
Yeah, they left at like
7.
dinner time last night.
They
They were
probably-
supposed to be coming here.
They probably stopped off at an inn someplace to stay the night before coming in the morning.
Well, maybe.
Might have been closed when they came by.
Well, can I maybe wait for them here until and try to sell some of the stuff, or do you know a place to get rid of some valuables, maybe discreetly? Or I don't really want to carry all this around by myself.
Well,
In a
let's
strange
take a
city?
look at what you have here, lass.
Is there a place that I can dump this? There's a lot of stuff.
I'll guide you over to a counter. That's just a little bag you got there. How much stuff could you possibly have in there?
You'd know how much you could stick in there.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen a bag like that.
Oh yeah, it's a bag of holding.
It is a bag of holding.
In fact, I've seen that very one.
Yes, my friend Torment gave it to me.
Ah, so you've met Torment. How's she doing?
She's doing okay.
You haven't seen her in a while.
It's been a while. We've been away for a month or so, a few months.
Just about 2.
Almost 2 months. She's looking after my home in Neverwinter.
Ah, that's not a job I ever thought she'd take.
She's trying to work some things out. Do I, as I'm talking, can I be dumping
Yeah.
more and more and more?
This clatter, it's just clatter on the ground. More and more stuff falling on the ground. You see a jar with something in it. What's in that jar?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'd have to find it on here.
Is that the jar of silver powder?
I thought
No.
it was a drive like
You guys
goblin
use
heads
that.
or something.
We use the mercury powder.
Oh, that's right. For
We use the mercury powder
what's her name?
powder.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a jar of heads or something.
No, I don't have a jar of heads.
Okay, no, maybe it was something else.
I have a jar
I might
of
be
heads.
I don't think I have a jar.
Neverwinter.
I used to have a long time ago we had a jar of heads in there from the giant.
I
Yes.
have a,
That was a long time ago.
that's sitting on Rem Buckley's mantle in
Yeah.
his Neverwinter home.
Oh,
That's a long time ago.
It's just like a pickled jar of goblin heads.
I wonder how they taste.
shrunken goblin heads.
So anyway, there's a lot of stuff.
Oh goodness.
What about the backside?
Hang on.
That's just loot that people have. And then I had,
The things that Ren has
yeah,
and Boar has.
yeah.
Well,
Don't exist anymore.
yeah. Ooh, and Ariel is IEO.
But if it's has, it means it wasn't in the bag.
Yeah.
That was just me keeping track of loot.
That's a lot of stuff you have there, lass. What'd you do, loot a tomb?
Funny you mention that.
Ah, you didn't.
We did. The tomb of Token-chan, was that?
Tamokan.
Tamokan.
Tamakan,
We visited that
you
tomb.
found it.
Found lots of interesting things down there.
Whoa. I've heard stories of the old shrine at Tamakan.
It was an interesting place. We barely got out with our skin intact.
Yeah, rumors are there's an old god looking over that one. A very vengeful god. You might want to be looking for your friends.
I would not even know where to look for my friends in here, because they were supposed to come see you. So, well, is there something we can do with all of this stuff? Are you able to offload it, or?
You know some people.
I know.
Rangrib knows some people. Who knows some people? Who perhaps
Knows
know
some
a few
people.
people.
Cool.
So, with that being said, gentlemen, you've just finished beating up and
Yeah.
myrtleizing
Bugs.
two bugs, and you've climbed up onto the railings of this particular caged room, 50 by 50 by 20 foot high room. And what would you like to do? You guys have collected some. You've collected some armaments.
I think
I'm
we're
not-
heading for the door. Leave and head for the door.
Yes,
I have a question.
you can ask your question.
Without wearing armor, what would your
10.
10? Okay.
Without
10
wearing,
plus
it's
dex.
10 plus your dex.
10 plus your dexterity.
So
And
14.
So 14.
Yeah,
Yes.
And that's without armor?
that's without armor. What armor were you
What
wearing?
is your dex already? I thought you were like level 1.
Level 1 and he has a 19 dex, just like me. He rolled a 17 for dex. He added a +2 because he's tabaxi.
Because the leather armor I was wearing before was 11 plus dex, but if it's
Then you
Oh,
would have had
maybe
15.
it's 11 plus. It's 11 plus dex. Sorry.
but that's for leather armor.
It's
I'm
10
not wearing
plus
it.
dex.
It's
It's
10
better
plus
than no
dex.
armor.
You didn't do the math properly
Yeah.
on the
10
other.
plus dex.
Okay, well,
10
then
plus
it's still
dex, so
14.
now it's proper.
Okay, well, it was 10 plus dex, it's still 14. Cool.
So you don't have any armor.
Yeah.
They don't have any armor
None of
on.
us have armor.
They are all in their short clothes,
Me and him are wearing loincloths.
and they have loincloths. So,
I have a belt.
is a belt. They have like a sword belt. Because they took on
And
some.
no loincloth?
They took on some
I'm
bug
going full
looking.
Conan right now. Like,
Yeah,
I've literally
like
a
you-
loincloth and I've got a couple of leather belts going
They took
across.
on these guys,
Nice.
but they're not done yet. So, what would you like to do? Head for the door.
Head for the door.
Head for the door.
By all means, give me a marching order. Who's
Can I go
going first?
Oh no, Ren's
Yes,
first.
you
so
can go first.
No, I'm gonna follow behind because
Let me go
we still have
first.
Ren first. That way
Let
Ren
me
can-
go first.
Actually, can I follow behind Ren?
Okay, how are we doing
Is
this
this
marching
actually
order by the
tabaxi?
time we get to
No, it's just a ninja looking dude.
As you go into this 5 foot wide hallway, it goes in about 5 feet,
I'll take the
and
rear.
it turns
Yeah.
into a room.
Marcus?
It goes on straight. Another, I'll tell you the total. It goes about 65 feet, but before that, about 5 feet in, it turns and goes to your right into a small ante-room.
Let's just head straight.
Roll perception.
I'd say check the ante room first.
26. No, wait. 23.
23?
14.
23.
Nice.
What'd you roll there? 4?
14.
And who was first?
Rem Buckley.
Who was second?
Me.
What's your armor class?
14.
Both of us?
14?
Yeah.
Ren, you duck out of the way as a sword comes from nowhere out of this room. And that's a 19.
And I'm dead. Wait. No.
That's the first attack. That does.
Or I'm sorry, your pet's dead.
You can't fix stupid.
That's just a short sword. That's 6 points, and the second one misses. As you drop, do you drop to the floor?
I have 2 health.
Oh, okay, you don't. The second one misses. The first one gets you, and the second one
Where are
Doesn't-
these swords coming from?
just inside the antechamber. If you give me a black pen here, I will draw this.
All
So
of them
They're
are-
probably attached to a book.
here's the wall, and then that's the door, and this is the antechamber here. And this bad guy, we'll get a bad guy there.
No, we'll use the fox.
The fox's scroll.
We have a
just a
goblin.
goblin or what?
Yeah.
Gobble,
I get
gobble.
it. Scroll and quill.
Yes, I think that was the joke.
I just got it.
You just got it. You just got it.
How did you guys not get that?
I just
So
got
he-
that too because I was.
He strikes out at you
Because I
with his
play
short
after a
sword,
12-hour day of work.
and
But you work at a library.
he
So it's
chops
your
you. What do you guys want to do? Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Is that random?
Yeah.
17.
16.
Okay, we'll go round the table
Nice.
this way. We'll go with Ren
20.
and Nariel.
20.
You got a 20, and Ren you got,
16.
and Boar,
9.
and Shirley
25.
25,
Yeah.
and Quill.
I'm not here.
Oh, that's right, you're not here. Sorry.
Well, you're just poorly.
10.
I have my own rank.
Oh, you
Yo,
have a
your
random?
rangram is like black.
Yeah, I got the alternate colors.
That's awesome.
And a male as opposed to a female here.
No, I think
Nariel.
it's still a
No,
female.
still a female.
Nariel,
Still a beard.
what do you want to do? Boar is in your way, but you seem to have noticed the sword come out, and
Oh, no, I remember why it was 14, because I have a shield.
that's right. One of you had a shield.
Yeah, because that's my holy symbol. Do I see this critter?
No, you just saw a sword and an arm. It attacks, and
Can I use hold my turn?
yes, absolutely. Boar, what would you like to try to do? You could probably reach by him and
With sword.
stab with a sword, or
I guess that's probably my best choice.
just so everybody knows, if you make an attack through the area where the
Next.
the
player
furry is standing, you roll a crit 1, it's
You
an automatic
actually-
hit on.
Actually, I'm just gonna grab the cat and either shove him behind me somewhere.
That'll be your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Get him out of harm's way.
Spots.
I don't want him.
Am I missing
Oh, you know
something
what?
about the cat?
So that way I
Have
can
8
take
health
this
until-
guy's
Okay,
aggro.
what do you want to do?
Well, before he moved me, I was going to attack him or
You know what?
something, but-
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let you do an attack.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's 20.
Okay, that's good. What are you attacking with?
Full dam.
Well, I only have a short sword right
So that's 6 plus what's your modifier?
now. Probably a +6 because what's the
What's
short?
your what's your dexterity?
+4. and
Okay, 6 plus 4 is 10 plus roll a d6.
6.
Oh my goodness.
16
Nice.
points of damage. Nice, excellent.
Well done.
Wait, wouldn't that be a plus another
No.
plus
Are
one?
you proficient
No,
with short
just
swords?
on
Yes.
Well, you get damage to the
Oh,
sword,
so
don't you?
that would
2d6
be
plus. Yeah.
D18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right, that hurts it. It in its weirdo sounding chitinous sound.
Is this an aspis?
It appears to be.
Okay.
Then Boar picks you up and moves you,
Yeah.
and
Let's say we did something really cool. Like as I was grabbing you, you like did a cool slashing thing while like I
Okay.
moved you.
but as you're being moved,
I
you
wanna-
slashed him. He turns around and rings a bell, a really loud one.
Oops.
So now everybody knows what's going down. Oh,
But he's turned around?
he just reaches over to the wall. And I
I'm in the
just want to make
antechamber.
sure
Choke point.
I got this right. No, I didn't quite get it right, but that's close enough. For what we're doing, that's close enough. He kind of reaches over to the wall here. He's still standing in there. That's why you don't get an attack of opportunity.
That's where the bell is?
There's a door there.
Oh, crap.
I will say you guys, whoever was standing near the door, saw it. So he rings a bell.
My turn?
It is
Because
Boar's turn. He
I-
goes last.
What? Where's my turn?
You
Have not
sorry.
gotten a turn.
You didn't?
No.
Okay.
My initiative was
Yeah,
25.
you can go. We'll go back to the top of the order. We'll let you have a turn. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
Yes, we're back to the top of the order.
Okay.
Or at his move.
Boar is kind of standing in the doorway now.
How tall is this
Doorway?
doorway area?
Actually, not very tall. The door is only about 6 feet high. Here.
Boar's having it done.
I'm like having to, not quite. Boar's like right there.
And it's not even there's not even a door. It's just an opening.
I'm also 6
So
feet.
if I were to use my stealth to get past Boar into the room and stay within 5 feet, could I get behind this thing?
You got to get past Boar, and he's blocking the door. So, and you're both medium size.
Oh, 6 feet tall.
Yeah, you're both. the
I'm
same.
slender. Boar's just muscular.
Yeah, that's okay. Nobody has to watch.
Okay, so I can't do that.
But
So-
I will let you reach around him, and try to stabby with your short sword.
Will I have to? Well,
If you roll a crit 1, you're gonna stab Boar.
okay, I'll take that chance. Close, very close chance.
Okay, you missed. You kind of stick your sword through there. We're back to Shirley.
Can't
Go ahead.
see.
What do you want to do? You're standing behind Boar now.
Grab Boar from behind you.
I'll let you reach around and stabby if you want.
No, I'm good. Can't really do anything.
Did you change your name? Or are you just calling him Shirley for?
We call it Furry. We call it Shirley. We call it.
Okay.
We haven't actually gotten a proper name out of it yet.
Right.
We
It
just
needs
call
to
it-
be spayed or neutered. We're not sure yet.
Oh, they absolutely.
Yeah. When you get him to Waterdeep, yeah, you're gonna take him to that. Oh, and he does need his tags because Boar was told.
Oh, and he's wild, so we need to get his shots done.
Yeah. He's feral.
I'm just gonna hold my turn.
Okay, very good. It would bring us to Nariel.
Can I pet the cat?
Okay. Roll a
Attack.
No, roll a
Animal handed
animal handling.
versus his charisma.
Oh. 9.
Yeah, you're not liking the petting. It's up to you, what you
I
want to
turn on and go
I mean,
and show my like.
it makes sense. He is like
Jaguar
hurt,
cat
like you're
fangs.
trying to touch an injured animal.
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Oh, you
Player.
feel it.
That's what I do. Is I touch injured things.
Okay.
What am I healing?
Just injured thing. All right.
Oh, I'm not gonna go there.
Actually,
how high is this?
That was really
with-
Ariel's turn. It's
Question.
now my turn.
question.
Yes.
With how he was sort of petting me, could I do an intimidation roll on that?
For what?
It doesn't
What-
matter.
What reason?
Why bother?
You already
Yeah.
intimidated them. Okay, Boar. Two weapon attacks on you. One is a 19.
We went back to the top of the order.
Yeah, no, you're like last.
Oh, I'm last. Okay.
19 and that won't hit. Second, what's 8 plus? Let me look. 8 plus 1 is.
You got
9.
19 on that first one.
First one, I got a 20 altogether. Yeah.
Yeah, you hit on that one.
And I got a 9 on the second one.
That's a miss.
Oh wait, 9. Yeah, 9. Just making sure.
What?
He really doesn't like the fact that he can't do much damage to me.
I've used a few spells already.
Oh, just like tonight, you mean, or
Plus
in the-
1 is 5 points.
No, last session.
Yep, 5 points of damage.
These guys are all squishy.
I'm super squishy.
Oh. What's your AC?
17.
Okay, yeah. 9 points.
5.
5 points of damage
Okay.
as the sword swings out at you. What would you like to do to this guy?
Rip his head off
Okay. By all means.
with my. Oh yeah, that's right. I only have
You have some
Sword.
hand axes?
and the short sword.
What are you using?
Short sword is what I have out.
A swad?
Yeah.
A swad.
It's not a shot swad. The
It's
shot
not.
swad is a unique weapon, unique
miss.
to
Crit
Red
miss?
Buckley.
Yeah.
Really? Just roll me some.
Oh wait, I get it 2 attacks. Anyways.
That's yeah, but a crit miss. I want you to roll the second one at disadvantage then.
Okay.
Did you crit miss again?
That's a 2.
Okay, you missed. You missed him. He deathly dodges, and you know what? He will take his disengage action and... Oh, is it his turn? No, it's not his turn.
No, it's mine. I haven't gotten a turn again.
Oh, sorry, Ren.
Like, you keep skipping me.
You can
No
go.
one cares.
You can go. You can do something now.
And I'm
What do you
holding
want
my turn.
Well, no, you were top of the order.
No, I'm 16.
he's
I'm right
16.
after the Aspis.
Yeah, he's right after.
And he keeps going straight to Boar.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Go ahead. I'll try to get this right. What do you want to do? You want to try to reach around and pokey?
The hallway we're in. The doorway's 6 feet. How high is this hallway?
Probably 10-ish.
Can I, like, do this at the top? Like, all the way at 10 feet? Can I, like,
Sure.
spider and just stay up there?
Do me an acrobatics check. Athletics. Probably better. Athletics.
Athletics? Why not acrobatics? Because it's jumping up the wall and then staying.
Yeah, okay, you can use it. You convinced me.
19 plus 4,
Okay,
23.
You go up the wall. What are you doing
Parkour,
up there?
parkour.
You're parkouring and you just... Okay, you're above everybody.
Can I roll stealth to go invisible?
Stealth is not to go invisible.
To just, like,
Stealth. You're
Nobody-
there. Everybody knows you're there.
Yeah, can I roll stealth to move down the wall to
No.
go... No?
No, you
Why can't-
moved. You've already moved.
That's beer, isn't it? Slow.
10 feet? I could still move
You
15.
can move more. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I want to move
Yep.
back and use
Person
stealth.
doing
To
it.
Which way? You want to
Actually, no, I'm going to move forward. and
Down
I'm
the
gonna,
hall?
Like,
You can move the rest of your distance if you want.
yeah, I want to move 15 down the hall at the very top of this.
At the 10 feet, you can
Yeah.
move down there.
Okay.
And I want you to roll me. Now I want you to roll me an athletics check to see if you stay up there.
15 plus 2.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, and can I roll stealth to
To see if you do it stealthily,
be unseen?
you won't be unseen.
But do it, yeah. So that's 13 plus 14.
Yeah, you don't disappear, but you're sneaking off into the darkness.
And what do I see?
How far did you move? You moved.
15 feet down.
You can't see it. You're human, right?
Yes.
You've moved out of any realm of light into darkness, and you can't see anything.
Okay. And I'm hiding.
There's a torch in this room here.
Oh.
There was a torch in the other, like in there. And
Then I'll just stay hiding.
just stay hiding.
Just stay
Okay,
hiding.
you're hiding down the hall there.
I'm up.
15 feet
I'm
down
up.
the hall.
Up.
Yeah, just put yourself 15 feet here. As a matter of fact, you're up 15 feet down the hall. You're on
That
the
is, I give you an inspiration point for the clever use of a
You
pizza
get an
center
inspiration point. One of you chase an NPC and you get an inspiration point.
inspiration. Oh, yeah. Thanks, guys.
You just know that's gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah,
when
yeah,
something
yeah.
bad happens.
I get an inspiration.
I just thought it was funny to do that.
Good use of
Thank you, Matthew.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
You guys do know who I was just thanking, right?
Matthew Mercer.
Yeah.
'Cause he makes all of his.
He makes all kinds of cool shit.
He makes all of his
Awesome.
scenes with like cardboard.
Anyway. Yeah. So. Oh my god, sorry guys. I did have a nap at noon today. This guy here, he's going to take his disengage action and he bolts for this door and he goes out the door. There we go. What do you guys want to do?
I'm still holding my turn. So would I build a
We're back at the top, so it is your turn.
would I build a
Finally.
okay,
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? He doesn't get to move yet. he doesn't. It's actually your turn.
Yeah, because I held my turn.
Yeah. It's actually, we're back at the top of the order. What would you like to do?
Well, from the previous turn, I held my turn.
I thought you held yours too.
Yeah.
So that means you go at the end of the order.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still didn't do anything.
So we're at the top of the order. What would you like to do?
Would I be able to try and push Boar into the room?
Strength check. Contested.
Yeah, he wins.
Just roll it. If he rolls a 1,
Yeah, I win.
you feel this up against your back, like somebody's trying to.
Okay.
What do you do?
Okay.
All right, Nariel, what do you want to do? You see the cat start to push against the barbarian.
Can I push through them and just stab the guy?
Okay.
Or are they in the way?
Roll me a contested strength check against the cat.
I move out of
first.
the way.
You start to push through, and the cat pushes himself up against the wall. You gonna go push by Boar? Yes, no?
Can I see him from my current location?
No, he's in the room.
Alright, can I sneak past Boar? Slip past him. Stab him.
If you want, ask him.
Can I get by you, Boar? And stab the dude?
Can I just go into the room and open the door and have, like...
If he wants to hold his turn, hold his action.
This is his held
You
action.
can hold your action and then let him go, and then you can do that.
Okay.
So Boar, you move into the room against this guy.
He's not in there anymore.
No, he
he's
is.
still in there.
I made
Oh.
a mistake. So what do you want to do? Move in
I
here?
charge him. I want to pin this guy against the wall.
Okay, roll me a d20, please. This will be a strength against strength. Where did my d20 go? What did I do with it? Where'd it go? d20, where are you? Where are you, friend d20?
Don't you have a light cantrip or something?
Oh, there you are. What'd you roll?
13.
13, eh?
I do. What good that's gonna do?
I rolled a 17. You try to push against it, it manages to bar your way.
Okay. Take my second attack on him then.
Push attack. You don't get 2 attacks.
I'm a 6th level barbarian. I get 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
So, I don't know, I guess as I'm trying to push this guy in, I
Yeah, go
try and
ahead.
drive my sword into him as well.
Sounds good.
There we go. That's a 19 plus 7.
And you're trying to push him?
Well, I've tried to push him in on my first attack, but I also had my sword ready, so I'm trying to gut him at the same
Okay,
time.
I'll give that to you because I rolled a natural 20 against your
Push.
strength push.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't
although
able to
you
push past him,
you
but I
don't
still
push
have the
past him,
sword.
but you do skewer him. Roll your damage.
What was a short sword?
1d6.
1d6 plus
1d6
your strength
plus
or dexterity, whichever is
Plus
best.
your dex.
That's 9.
9? Good. Excellent.
When
Good
you
job.
shoot dex or strength.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
9, eh? Very good. You don't push him back, but you are now right kind of,
Now I've embedded my sword in him.
Yes.
Right in his face.
and you've pushed kind of into the room partway. Now the door is completely sealed. So that was you and Nariel. You held your turn.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do? Do you want to go now? Do you want to try to push Boar the rest of the way through?
Can I see him?
No, you can't see nothing. It's dark in that little room.
Oh, okay.
There was some light coming from the torches that were in the,
Can I touch his Boar's light belt and cast light on it?
his light belt?
Or his sword belt, sorry.
Sure, why not?
And make it into his light belt.
Absolutely.
Or no, his no.
Yeah, you
let's-
want to
let's
light
stick
up
with
the area?
belt.
How does that work? Are you just touching the buckle, or like does the whole belt light up?
The whole belt lights up.
Just one portion, like you put the light somewhere on the belt. But if you want
I
to
can light
flavor
up-
it that
I can-
way, I don't care
I
how
can
you
light up
flavor
the
it.
whole object.
Yeah, by all means,
How
light it up
works.
then.
Light up his skin.
I don't think that's,
Yeah.
do you have to touch it?
Touch one
Light up,
object that
light
is
up.
no longer or no larger than 10 feet in any dimension.
Yes, it's fine. Yep,
So
absolutely.
it's bright.
It is now very
It's
bright.
shiny.
I don't know why I'm yawning like this. Oh my gosh. I was gonna make coffee earlier, but I forgot. Okay, so there's lots of light now. That's your turn.
Can I see farther down now? Because there's light.
You know what? You can see some stairs. You're 15 feet down, so we'll go.
Well,
You
because
can
my
see-
light only extends 20 feet and dim for another 10.
Okay, you can't see anything yet, but you're where you're at is light. You're at the edge of the light there.
Yeah.
You can see back. You can see the guys.
But I can't
Can I
see.
smile and wave?
So I can't see these stairs?
You can't see the stairs.
Can I wave at Ren?
You ran.
You can't see me. You don't know where I am.
It is now my turn. Nariel, my turn. Now my guy's gonna bolt out of the room. And with that, board, take your one tack of
Opportunity.
opportunity of attack. And you only get one. What'd you roll?
15.
You did
Nope,
it.
you missed.
I don't get an advantage.
No. And out the door he goes. Ah!
I feel like the ones in the other room died easier.
They weren't expecting a slave uprising.
All right.
But when Stommy and Stimmy didn't check in, the guy knew it was up and was prepared.
So what do you guys want to do? You've lit up this
The
room.
names are just regular, but with Shta at the beginning.
Maybe.
Where the hell did Buckley
Stop.
go?
Stommy and Stimmy.
Stimmy? Stommy? Still?
Could you roll me just a perception check real quick?
15 plus 7.
You hear something coming from behind you. You hear, where did Buckley go?
Guess I'll drop.
On the voice?
Onto the floor?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a quick acrobatics. Oh,
4 plus 4, 8.
you take
What?
1 point of damage.
It was going to be a 3-point.
Almost
3-point
rolled your
pause.
ankle. You just feel it tweak a little bit, and you're like, "Ooh, I gotta be careful when I do that." Ren, what do you want to do? It's your turn. You drop down. You can move.
Hey guys, can we come down here? I saw. Let's bring the light over here before we head into the antechamber.
You guys can hear him. What do you want to do?
Do you see anything in the antechamber?
Do I see anything in the antechamber?
You see levers, lots of levers, and you see on this wall here. You see what appears to be like a slit that you could see through. This looks as if it might be maybe a control room of some kind.
Wait, were there any other prisoners in the squares?
No, I don't think so.
Like any others?
Nope.
No?
Pull the lever.
I'm gonna pull a lever.
Pull the levers, conk.
As you move in and you start,
That was a good joke, actually. That was a well-timed reference.
you pull some of the levers, and what you see is the tops of the cages start to come up and shut.
They didn't.
They were all open.
We got out because of their mistake.
Okay.
Don't lift the gift bug in the mouth.
This small room is sparsely furnished. On the east wall is a large number of levers, and above them, at eye level, is a narrow horizontal slit. The large insect man that was in here has now abandoned this room. He was carrying a sword and a shield and all that kind of good stuff, and belts, 2 belts that crossed his thorax. So anyway,
2 belts. We could have had 2 belts.
I already have the championship belt.
Can we light up my life over here?
Where do we want to go? Do we want to continue down that other tunnel, or
cannot-
should we go through
Is
this
there
door?
a rock
I
on
want
the
to.
floor? Like any loose thing I can pick up and throw?
Nothing. At all.
Do you have any needles?
I have nothing.
Pull out a hair.
You do not touch the hair.
It's a joke.
Would that work though?
I don't think it'd go very far.
It wouldn't get off.
Have you ever tried throwing a hair?
Well, it wouldn't throw, but you know, I could make
You
it
can
shiny.
probably take the hair, stretch it out, freeze it into a dart.
There
So
you
what
go,
do you guys
Bryce.
want to do?
Bring it for us.
You're in here. You're
I'm
messing
asking
with.
the group if they want to go through this door
I wanna
or
go through
carry
that
on
door.
down.
I would say carry on down.
You're not even with us right now. Yes, I am. I'm literally like 15
That
feet
door
away.
is open. Your light shines through that open door.
Let your light shine.
Can I go over to the door and look in and down it?
You're on your turn. You can.
Board just starts going down where through the door.
You're gonna go through that door.
Yeah.
You go out this door, and there's a set of stairs leading downward.
What is he?
It's a set of stairs.
Yeah.
Going-
This is
You're
the
on
way
a
he
10
went.
foot.
I think we should follow.
They seem to go down about 10 feet.
Wait,
Where's the pen?
Once again, I feel like
It's a
we're going
5 foot
backwards.
wide.
Not
It's a
fun.
it's a 5 foot wide corridor. These stairs seem to go down 10 feet, and it looks like this chamber goes another 10 feet, and then there, like that. Something to that effect. That's what it looks like.
Through the
Let's
door.
go. I'll lead the way.
Who's following him?
this is a bad idea. I don't like this.
I'll follow.
Okay.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
As the light disappears, it gets dark again.
No, I follow the light.
You were gonna follow him?
Yes.
Okay.
They're my light.
Okay.
I don't have anything.
Move your
Light?
mice.
I'm the light of his life, guys.
Well, Boar's belt is the light of his life, really.
Yeah, but I made the light. I can
I
take
have
away
dark
the light.
vision.
I am the light.
Bor, you want to move?
This is why I need no night vision.
You don't have
Yes.
to roll. Just move. Where do you go?
They exist.
Down
Oh,
to the bottom
I
of the
know
stairs?
Yeah, moving to the bottom of the stairs.
You go down to the bottom of the stairs and you turn the corner
I have a bad feeling about this.
and you see another. This is a big kind of a hallway here, and it looks like it goes back this way underneath.
Everything we just came out of.
Yep, and there's a big set of stairs here going down.
Right or left?
I say back and go straight.
No one's listening to you. Right or
Right.
left? Right?
I'm not efficient.
It said
So
right.
who's following Bor?
I guess, well,
What?
I've conferred with my party and we've determined we're going
I'm-
right.
You're going down this hallway?
Yeah.
Question.
Okay, you guys move your mice. Yes.
Would I be able to look for footprints or anything, even though I'm not proficient in nature?
There's no dust,
Oh.
nothing.
Oops.
That even looks like
I broke your 10 feet.
whatever.
You lose your
It's not like
inspiration
we can't
points.
just order.
What's your inspiration point? It was breakable. I
No, you do.
don't have one.
Oh, okay.
So you're moving that way underneath?
Yep.
Okay.
-1 inspiration
We
point
knew
and
the plastic was
disadvantage on a
breakable.
roll whenever you feel like it.
I can do
Not
that.
always a bad thing.
Nothing wrong with that.
Death save, disadvantage.
I just wasted on like a perception or something.
Yeah, I'll waste on a perception. What could go wrong? Yeah, seeing that one, a dragon comes.
No, I want to perceive the ground. Not one. Ground's not here, guys!
You think it's
So you
dirt,
guys
but you're
moved
not
into
sure.
this room. Okay, are you guys moving
Yep.
underneath there?
Sure.
Okay, draw me a room that is approximately 25 feet long and 15 feet wide, please. It's already 15 feet wide, and just draw it to the end of the dungeon there. That'll be fine.
Here?
Yep. To the end of that.
What is it? 20 feet?
That's fine.
25
25 by 15. Keep going, another 5.
And
Yeah.
then back across.
As you guys move into this area, you basically walk right under the walkway and you go into this area. I'm going to put you all in there. That's all right.
I'm gonna dispel my light.
As you walk into this chamber, this chamber is set about 5 feet higher than the level of the floor in the slave pens. The ceiling is 10 feet high, and mounted along the length of the ceiling, the lights go out and you don't know what's going on because the light spell has been dispelled.
Okay, but I still have dark vision.
I have dark vision too.
What?
Who has
Why
dark
would you
vision?
turn the lights
I
on?
do.
Well, are there any doors?
No. What you see mounted along the length of the ceiling are a series of pistons and springs that operate the opening and closing of the trap doors in the other room. Presently,
What is it?
maintaining these are what appear to be 5 human, ratty-looking humanoid people and 1 insect dude. And y'all need to roll initiative. We know what? We'll just stay in this initiative order. So we'll go with
let's roll
Shirley.
new initiative,
No, we'll
because
go
we-
with Shirley.
Have they
You
noticed
see,
us?
yes, they noticed you as soon as they walked in. There's 5 slaves.
We were kind
and
of
a-
bright and glowy. They noticed.
Yeah, they noticed you as you guys walked in. You were bright and glowy. So, Shirley, you're first.
Thankfully, the humans can't see.
So it's because he turned off his light spell. It's pitch black now, or something.
Actually, no, it wasn't. There's a torch in this room
Okay.
because there's humans working in this room. So
Well,
there
that
has to be
defeats the
torches.
purpose.
So your light goes out, and you guys see all this stuff anyway. So my bad.
Oh, okay.
Would I be able to stealth to hide somewhere?
There's lots of light in here.
So I just strolled like right into a room, even though like I could see everything.
Yeah,
Cool.
no worries. So there's one of these dudes in here.
But it's just the insect guy who's going to
Yeah.
be attacking us, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So Shirley, what do you want to do? It's your turn.
Hit the
Well,
insect-
I'm in the back, so I'm just gonna hold my turn.
hit the insect.
You can get by anybody. You
I have
want.
2 health.
You've also
Fair enough. You're gonna just hang back. All right,
Yeah.
Nariel, you're next.
I'm next. Sacred Flame.
Okay, give her.
All right.
roll your deck save. What'd that land
Nat
on?
one.
Nat 1. Nat 1. You got a nat 1.
Yeah, it's fail anyway. It's not a nat 1, but it's.
It's just good. 1 point of radiant damage.
That's a boy.
Kind of singe its arm.
Good roll, Nariel.
As a bonus action.
You're.
I mean, at least he.
Do you have a
Still
bonus
hit
action?
it.
I sure do.
Do a bonus action. Do something with your life, little elf cleric. You only went to school for 7 years to become a cleric.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use my spiritual weapon.
Okay, I thought you were gonna pick your nose, but that's okay.
Is it a unicorn horn?
It certainly is. I create a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts for duration until I cast it again. Whatever. So it's going to show up right behind the dude because it's within range because I
Yep.
got 60 beats. And I'm going to whack it.
Whack 'em.
Whack it. Yeah.
Whack 'em.
Or I'm going to pierce him, actually.
Whack.
Because it.
From behind.
From
Yeah.
behind.
There you go. You're not getting special attack. He's not a rogue.
But can he get advantage because the bug doesn't know?
Yeah.
No.
And it's coming from behind. It's flanking.
It is flanking.
No. No, not this time. Sorry.
All right. Well, there's now a unicorn horn.
If you were
behind him.
behind him and you did that, no problem.
What does it matter?
Well,
He can't
the
see the
weapon is
hornet.
behind him.
The weapon is.
Yeah, but he sees what you're doing.
Does he know though?
He perceives it.
Does he know what it means?
He's seen things.
He sees him doing
He's seen
this.
things. He's done stuff. He's got a T-shirt that says that. As a matter of fact, he's wearing it right now. It says, "I've been places. I've done stuff. I know things.
Don't hurt the t-shirt, I want it.
It's pretty ripped up.
Don't hurt the t-shirt, I want
It
it.
looks like it came from a really
Who's
ratty-
rolling next?
It is now Nariel's turn. It's now his turn.
How long does this thing last?
It's his turn. So he attacks you, Nariel, and he comes at you with his claws, actually.
Well, he's not allowed to hit me.
What's your AC?
High enough, I hope.
What's that?
14.
14. He comes at you with his claws and he misses.
Told you, he's not allowed to hit me.
Nobody here can roll.
My rolling last game was really bad.
All right. That's all fair. It's all good.
My turn?
It is now
My turn.
Ren Buckley's turn. And then Boar, you're up next.
So this guy's over here by...
He's kind of standing right here. And there's a bunch of slaves
Wait.
behind him.
But you said he attacked me.
He attacked... Dude, what?
Okay, yeah, move him up there.
So I can flank now.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna get super flanky. And do I get
With your
advantage?
wanky?
Yeah. Do I get advantage?
That's creepy.
Okay, now this short sword is called wanky.
Okay.
Wanky making a hank.
So do I get advantage because I'm flanking?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hashtag have a
Nat 20.
Okay. Roll.
Yeah, you.
Full damage plus your regular die.
That's 76 plus
It's
What?
full damage plus your die.
8d6 plus 6.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, he's dead.
How do you want to do this?
I cut off one leg.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of swoops itself out.
Yeah, and he starts to
And
fall.
then I just threw. It cuts off the nose thing.
Proboscis?
The proboscis. And through the neck.
Very good. And it's like this black ichor everywhere. And it's all over you now.
And I tie the proboscis to my belt.
Very good. We're back in
That's-
Waterdeep.
Gross. That's not clothing.
We're back in
A
Waterdeep.
little gross.
Quill? Where were we? Where were you doing Randgrim at?
We were in his shop selling stuff. Or no, I was dumping stuff out.
Yeah.
So, when
And
I
then
said
we
Because I
were-
know someone that would buy.
Right.
well, you knew some people. You've done some stuff. You sold it all.
You know some things.
So I'm giving you dollar value for all this stuff, right?
Almost all of it.
Okay, well, we'll go over the rest of it later.
Well, we were at what, 9,500 gold almost before, with and a few
Yeah.
things left.
We can go over the rest.
Okay.
Randgrim, you know some people. So is there anything else you want to do? Say?
Well, I'm getting a little worried because my friends should be here by now.
Aye, they should. If they left when you say that they did.
So something must have happened to them. Is there...
Randgrim, you have a network of people here in town through your employer who work for your employer and now they work for you. And you can employ their aid. You have a network of spies.
Alright, I'll contact my network, see if we can't find a border.
Did I know where they were going to go before Randgrim's
As
last
far
night?
as you knew, they were heading for Randgrim's.
Okay.
Because they wanted just to
We
get
wanted
to the
to-
house. They were headed for Lord Fingling's house where Randgrim lives.
We were heading.
Lord
So
Fingling's not
that's-
there very often.
Street.
So that's where I'll pass that along. That's where they were heading, was to Lord Fingling's house. So maybe
They didn't,
something
and you
along
know
the
that
way.
they didn't make it to the house last night.
They did not arrive last night either, so
Now you are worried.
I'm very worried.
Spy network.
I will activate spies.
Okay,
Click a button.
let's make some rolls. Let's
Wait,
make
don't
some
you have a
D20
robot
rolls. Let's make, first of all, let's make some investigation checks. For spy network in Waterdeep, how many spies do you think Lord Fingling would have?
396.
You know what?
At least.
We'll make it real easy for
Based
you.
off your charisma, if you have a charisma of 12 or higher, you can have up to 4 minions.
He's got 11 spies in his network. So you can make 11 investigation checks to find out. Based on so if you go to, there's a spy
Yeah, man.
in the Volo's guide? Is he in Volo's guide or is he in the player's manual?
Missing my Volo's guide, and that makes me sad.
Manual thing.
Maybe when a player steal it.
That's what I'm wanting to know.
I had it written down somewhere at one time, but why follow that?
Wait, Volos is just races.
Spy.
See under background. Well, that's not it.
Oh, it just shows as a background. It must be called something else.
No, there's an actual spy class in the monster manual or in the player's manual or in the
Spy is a background.
Yeah.
If you're looking for spy is a background, dude.
What else would it be?
Well, in here.
It's a
Would it just be a
rogue
rogue?
background. It's particularly used for rogue.
Actually, there's an actual spy. I know
The
there
app's
is.
not pulling it up.
I had it written down.
So the pseudo dragon?
Pseudo dragons are just small dragons.
Ooh.
They're pretty useless. They don't even breathe fire.
Oh, maybe it was the scout I was thinking of.
Maybe, because the spy is a 3.5.
So if you can find the scout, you can use the scout's stats for the spy.
Scout is a rogue archetype.
You can use the scout,
Why don't you just have?
and you should
And that's a monster?
It's a human.
Why don't you just
scout.
have a?
Yeah,
Why don't
spy
you
class
just-
is a 3.5e prestige class.
Why don't you just do a 4th level rogue? He's
Scout for intelligence, investigation, no modifier. Spy, intelligence, investigation, +1 modifier. You have 11 of them. You have a +1. Page 349 in the monster manual.
I said it was Monster Manual.
Insight, actually you have an insight, you have a +4 to insight. And investigation is +5. So what'd you roll for the first one?
I rolled 18.
Okay, roll again. Not enough.
So that's a fail?
That's
23?
fail. Oh, 23 total?
Yeah.
That's one success.
That's in that one.
Ooh, that's worth, yeah. Okay, roll again.
19.
That's a total, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a pass or a fail? I was keeping track.
That's fail.
21.
That's pass.
12.
Fail.
12.
Fail.
Come on. Not 20.
That's pass. How many? Two nat ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna make the nat ones be something bullshit.
What's that?
15.
That was 11.
That's
That was
11.
11 rolls.
Okay.
3 passes with a crit, and 8 fails with 2 crits.
Your passes, your spies came back that's and said that based on the information they were given, they were seen getting off the boat, arguing with. They had a kind of a go around with one of the dock masters. Apparently they moved off into the city, and they were last seen running through the streets of Waterdeep. They're not sure why, but they were running into a little more rundown area of the dock ward, sort of south in the city. And there may not have been lights involved. That you're not sure. They're not sure. That's
But it's a start.
the ones that came back. There's 2 others that came back and said they were seen at one of the local pubs.
We never went to a pub.
They were seen at one of the local pubs, dancing and drinking. The other one says they may have gotten a room at this particular inn down in the dock ward.
Wow, that sounds like Ren Buckley. That little scamp would definitely have been caught up in there, but I know for sure Boar wouldn't have done that.
And the last one that comes back, he said there was some sort of commotion after they were seen running through the dock ward. There was a commotion in the dock ward of something.
I don't think they would go get a place to sleep because they were going to go see you. So
Must have been the
the
commotion.
pub doesn't sound promising.
The commotion must be where they are then.
So do we have to go down to the dock and ask the dock worker or the dock master?
You want to go down and talk to?
That'd be a good place to start.
Probably should go.
So you go back down, and there's the Futures Folly at the. Is that where you're going? Back down to that same area, where Futures
I
Folly
would guess that's where they left. So
you see this same little guy sitting at his.
Or where the commotion was.
Oh, they do tell you where the commotion was. It's over this portion of the city, but I don't know what I did with my map of Waterdeep, so we'll just role play it. We'll just play it by ear. Yeah, it was over that way, and they point south down the dock ward, closer to the wall of the city. And you guys can actually see the wall from where you're standing.
do we want to go investigate the wall? Or that area?
Sounds like a good idea.
You don't want to question the dockmaster first?
Oh, I thought that's what he said. So
No, he didn't say that. That
Oh.
was from some of your information that you got.
Okay. Yeah, we should question the. So I'll walk up to him and
Yeah.
say,
Yeah, he says, "Oh, it's you again. Are you going to see the captain? What are you doing? What do you need?
I'm just trying to find my friends, the rest of my party.
Who are they?"
It's a big barbarian, a little, or
Oh, you mean the one with the pet
with little,
that is supposed to get neutered or
with little
spayed or
furry, yeah.
whatever?
Yeah, I gotta make sure that
Did
happens.
they get their license yet?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. Can you help?
Well, you better tell them to, or I'll throw his ass in jail.
Well, where did you see them go?
They went that way. And he points in the same direction.
And what's that way?
It's south. It's towards one of the gates.
No, I'm
actually.
asking him, like, what is that way? Like, what's in that area?
Filth. Kind of like you.
Oh.
And your friends. You're with him, eh? You're with her? Or
Yeah.
no? Rangrim
Yeah.
is with her? Do you want to say anything?
No. I'll scowl, but I won't say anything. Unless.
Roll
You said this guy's like
roll me an intimidation check for your scowl.
Like that.
You don't need much. He's easily intimidated.
You said he's like a dirty guy type thing?
Hang on.
With this guy?
Yeah.
No, he's just he's
22.
oh yeah, he's like, hey, it's you. What's Rangrim's last name? Firebeard?
Frostbeard.
Frostbeard? It's you, Frostbeard. What business do you have down here today? He's like, looking at you kind of like, is there anything I can do for you?
You can guide my friend here to finding her friends.
They went that way.
And you know nothing more.
No.
Can I perceive to see if he's telling the truth?
Absolutely.
19.
He seems to be on the level. Like, he really doesn't care. All he cares about is collecting his gold and spreading rumors. And finding out stuff about people and having stuff. You seem like he's a skizzy guy. Like, he's a scumbag.
Yeah.
He wants to know about everything about what everybody's doing, and then he wants to use that to make extra coin and have his own little network of how do I make extra money by ratting people out and finding out what cargo's on which ship so I can tell which captain and this pirate and that pirate can find out and blah blah blah. He's not a nice guy. But he has this strange ability to get done. Like if you need something, this scumbag can get it.
I need to find my friends. Are you able to lend us any help, or do you know of people that could help us find my friends?
I know lots of people. What are you willing to pay?
What's your price?
You want to find somebody here in Waterdeep? And they were lost. Where were they lost? Where'd you leave them?
You pointed to where they went. That's where they went. We're trying to find them.
Give me 100 gold. I know a guy. As a matter of fact, make it 200. Because I'll have to pay him.
I can give you 50 now, and then 150 when we find our friends.
Have a good day. Keep your money.
Now, good sir. You, like your position here at the docks, right?
Don't threaten me, Mr. Frostbeard. You're big and strong and tough, and you're all fancy in your new duds.
All
But I'm
saying
not
is
afraid of
100
you.
gold should be good enough.
And all I'm saying is if you want to find your friend, 200 does the trick.
Can I roll intimidation?
You can try. Absolutely. He's found some bargaining tool, so he's got some. It's the intimidation check just went up.
Nat 20.
You know what? He's found some cojones, and he's like, I don't think I have any information for you. Period. He now does not want your money at all. And you have thoroughly cowed him. Like he's very intimidated, but he doesn't want any part of your business now.
So does he sit in the same spot all of the time?
Pretty much. Sometimes he's at another dock, but he gets his orders from somewhere else. He doesn't necessarily like this, so this is his little fiefdom. This is where he does his best. But yeah, he's kind of snapping his fingers, and the guards are like, come over, and the guards say, is there a problem here at all?
No problem here.
What, is there Mr. Dockmaster? Is there a problem? No, I think these two are just making their way away from here somewhere.
You making the way downtown.
I think they were leaving. And the guard looks
We'll
at
talk
you.
soon.
The guard, looks at you, and he says, do you have any business here?
I had. It's quite finished now.
I came in on that ship there with Captain Ferris, so
Okay.
I did have some business in town.
Are you with the ship, or are you an independent?
I'm
Yeah,
decided.
citizen-
I'm decided right now.
You don't work for the ship then? You don't work on Captain Ferris's crew?
I've been offered a position.
Okay, are you here to talk to them?
No.
Okay, then I'll have to ask you to move along. If you don't mind. If you have no business here, we'll just leave this area open for people who need to get to the ship or load and unload cargo. I know this cargo hasn't been unloaded yet, so...
What's this guy's name that we were talking to?
His name is... If I can remember... I don't remember, but I do have his name written down here. It is... Oh, Kalen Snibbleweave.
Snivelweeb.
What a weeb.
Snibbleweave. Are you guys leaving?
You're going to regret not helping us.
Whatever. Go find your friends.
Guess we go over
If
the
you
wall.
can. So you start heading down the street. As you go, I need you to roll a perception check for me.
21.
21.
Oof. Less. 10.
Yeah, you're just kind of heading off in the same direction that they went in, and you see like shipping type of buildings. You see warehouses, all sorts of things like that. But really no sign of your friends. And as you get to a little while later, you walk the whole length, right past all the docks, right to the wall, and you notice that this area is pretty run down. Roll me one more perception check.
21.
21?
12.
12. You do notice there's a kind of a spot on the wall. There's some buildings on the wall, and then there's a open spot, and then there's more buildings. But that's about it.
Sorry, there's
Yeah, along the wall, you just kind of notice
But there's an open spot?
There seems to be an open spot where there might have been a building before, but it's gone now.
Does it look kind of strange then that there's no building there?
It looks like there's a burnt spot on the wall.
Can we go
It might have
investigate
burnt.
that?
Sure. What do you want to do? Just investigate the area, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By all means, yeah. Roll an investigation check.
5.
7.
Yeah, nothing. I'll tell you exactly what. There might have been an old hovel here that burned down or something, but it's been cleaned up. The city has taken the time to kind of clean it up and clear it away. So if somebody wants to move in there, they can pay the city what the taxes is on that piece of land, and they can build their hovel.
Is there anybody hanging around in the area?
There's just the regular flow of foot traffic in a large city along the dock ward, because you're still in the dock ward. Kind of further north into town, there's more traffic. You do know to the north there's two major thoroughfares. One leads out of the city at this ward just a few blocks north of here. Maybe a 10 or 15 minute walk, and you can be out of the city.
Well, you know the city better than I do. Do you have any idea?
Knowing
where
the
they could've
city,
gone?
knowing the city the way you do, and knowing this area the way you do, roll a quick. I need you to remember something. It's a straight intelligence check. It's really easy though. This one.
9.
What's your intelligence?
9.
Okay.
Oh, you have a -1 to that?
Sure do.
You don't really remember, but you know access to this area. There's a gate near here. It would be easy to get in and out of the city. It's just north. The gate is just north of here. About a 10-minute walk. That's what you know about this part of town.
I relayed this information.
Do you want to check out this gate?
Couldn't hurt.
You got nothing else?
You gonna go to the gate?
Yeah.
You go to the gate. There is a gatehouse there. There's guards there.
Chat 'em up.
You gonna chat them up?
Yeah.
All right.
How long have you guys been on guard for today? Or were you on guard last night?
Who are you?
I'm Quillian.
Well, that's great. But what do you want?
I'm just trying to find my friends that came through here, we think, last night.
I couldn't tell you. I'd be like this. Our crew just came on shift this morning at 7 a.m.
Might you be able to tell us where we'd be able to find last night's crew?
They're probably be in the barracks sleeping now. They're off shift.
Mind if we had a quick chat with them?
Well, you'd have to go back to the barracks, and that's quite a ways from here. And
What is
then
through the
you have
gate?
You go to Baldur's Gate if you go that way.
to go that way far enough.
It's the Sword Coast, young one. Adventure lies.
Takes a caravan
Right there.
about 4-10 a day.
North, south, or east. There's no ocean on the other side.
Well, I don't know if they would have left the city. I mean, we have no information on that. It's got to
I
be
can't-
somebody
I-
else we can ask, or we might as well go to the barracks and ask the guys from last night.
All right.
Nothing else.
So he says you won't get them until they're done sleeping. He says, so we're just gonna move back to the other.